The 2024 NBA playoffs bring a rematch for the ages as the Denver Nuggets, reigning champions, face off against the Minnesota Timberwolves in the second round. This series promises to be a thrilling battle with both teams boasting star power and a hunger for the title. The Nuggets, fresh off a gentleman's sweep of the LeBron-led Lakers, look to carry the momentum of that high-emotion series and get right back to business against a strong contender. The T-Wolves took care of the KD and Devin Booker Phoenix Suns in short order, completely outclassing them en route to a 4-0 sweep. So the stage is set for some high IQ basketball. Let's delve into the key factors that will determine who emerges victorious. But first, if you enjoy NBA breakdowns and analysis, please hit the like button like the GOAT used to hit buzzer beaters. Also, big shout out to all the viewers from around the globe: the US, Philippines, Serbia, Slovenia, Australia, France, Canada, and everyone here, there, and everywhere. I appreciate the view. Now back to the breakdown. The Nuggets, led by the ever-dominant Nikola Jokic, are a well-oiled machine. Jokic, the likely 2024 MVP, is a matchup nightmare for any team. His passing prowess creates open looks for sharpshooters like Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr., who are willing and ready to contribute at all times. Denver's strength lies in their experience. Mike Malone, their head coach, has instilled a winning culture. Defensively, the Nuggets rely on a collective effort, while Jokic anchoring the paint and the athleticism of players like Aaron Gordon and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope disrupting passing lanes on the perimeter. Their strengths: interior dominance. Jokic is arguably the best center in the league. A matchup nightmare for any team. His passing ability unlocks shooters and creates easy baskets for teammates. Late game poise. Denver showed in their multiple games against the Lakers that patience and poise are a virtue. As long as they don't get rattled if Minnesota goes on a big run, they will be able to win any and every game. Championship experience. The core has tasted victory and understands the pressure of the playoffs. Their weaknesses. Murray's health. While Murray put the team on his back in games 2 and 5 against the Lakers, his calf and overall health remains a question mark. The Nuggets need his scoring alongside Jokic to truly contend. Depth concern. Outside the core, Denver's bench can be inconsistent. Injuries to key role players could expose their lack of depth. Altitude advantage. Playing in Denver with the mile-high advantage can be a factor. However, Minnesota proved adept at handling it last year. So their X factor: production on the wing. While Jokic remains the focal point, Denver's success hinges on the production of their wing players. Murray's health with his calf will be a key factor, and can he be consistent enough to add much-needed scoring and playmaking? Porter Jr.'s development as a scorer and defender could swing the series. If both can stay healthy and contribute offensively alongside Gordon, the Nuggets will be even more dangerous. The Timberwolves are no longer just Karl-Anthony Towns' team. Towns, a skilled big man with a potent outside shot, thrives playing alongside another offensive weapon. Anthony Edwards, a rising star with explosive athleticism, adds another dimension to the Wolves' attack. Defense has not been a question mark for Minnesota this season. The presence of rim protector Rudy Gobert, the likely defensive player of the year, alongside Cat, who has become a top defender over the past season, should solidify the paint, and Edwards and Jaden McDaniels can focus on perimeter defense. Coach Chris Finch has emphasized a more aggressive defensive scheme, which, if successful, could disrupt the Nuggets' offense. The Minnesota Timberwolves are no longer the young pups of the league. Led by the dynamic duo of Karl-Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, the Wolves boast a deep roster and a newfound confidence. The impressive first-round sweep of the Phoenix Suns sent a message to the entire league. Their strengths: offensive firepower. Towns is an offensive machine, while Edwards is a rising star, known for his athleticism and highlight reel dunks. Defensive improvement. With the addition of Rudy Gobert, the Wolves solidified their interior defense. Gobert's rim protection allows Towns to roam on the perimeter, further bolstering their offense. Home court advantage. Target Center will be rocking behind a passionate fan base hungry for playoff success. Their weaknesses: playoff inexperience. While the core is young and talented, they haven't navigated the deeper waters of the playoffs. Facing elimination pressure could be a challenge. Gobert fit. Integrating Gobert offensively has been a work in progress. His lack of perimeter defense could be exploited, especially by Nikola Jokic, with strong outside shooting. Containing Jokic. No one can completely stop Jokic, but minimizing his impact on both ends will be crucial for Minnesota's success. The X Factor. Anthony Edwards' development. Edwards' ability to take another step defensively is paramount for the Timberwolves. While his scoring prowess is undeniable, guarding elite wings like Murray and Porter Jr. will be critical. If Edwards can elevate his defensive game and continue his offensive growth, Minnesota will have a legitimate two-way threat to challenge the Nuggets. This matchup pits a veteran, well-rounded team against a young, high-octane squad. Key statistics to watch include Jokic's dominance. Can the Wolves contain the MVP? His ability to score, rebound, and orchestrate the offense will be a major factor. Three-point shooting. Both teams have potent shooters. Whichever team hits their threes consistently will gain a significant edge. Turnover battle. The Nuggets excel at protecting the ball, but got careless against the Lakers at times, while the Wolves are at times prone to turnovers. Minnesota needs to limit unforced errors to keep pace. Some matchup intangibles. Beyond statistics, several factors will influence the series. Home court advantage. The Nuggets have a passionate fan base and the altitude advantage at Ball Arena. Experience. The Nuggets have championship experience, while the Wolves are still finding their playoff rooting. Coaching chess match. Malone's experience versus Finch's innovative schemes will be a battle of wits. So my prediction, this series promises to be a classic. The Nuggets' experience and Jokic's brilliance give them a slight edge. However, the Wolves' offensive firepower and Edwards' potential eruptions make them a serious threat. Expect a high-scoring, close-fought series that could go the distance. If the Nuggets can withstand Minnesota's offensive onslaught and leverage their experience, they'll likely have the advantage. However, if the Wolves can get consistent offensive output from Anthony Edwards and continue to leverage their NBA best defense, the Nuggets could be stifled and sent to 1-2-3 Cancun. So who do I have? Well, if you check out the GOATcast podcast, myself and Big Nige will be previewing the second round matchups and who we favor. So if you're enjoying this content and want a little more with an extra viewpoint, check that out Friday. Either way, whoever wins this series is my pick to win the championship. Sorry Boston, but I believe the way both these teams are constructed, there's not an Eastern Conference team that can beat them 4 times out of 7. Also, let me know your predictions in the comments section, and if you think the winner of this fantastic round 2 matchup will go on to hoist the Larry O'Brien. Thank you, and be back soon with more content.